Hello students, in this video we are going to study about groups. Last videos we have discussed about status and consumption, social class, culture roles of customs, then types of subculture and cross culture. So what exactly groups are? So groups exist in every formal and informal type of organization. Such groups are created by members of its satisfaction. Okay, so very often groups get formed automatically because of the operation of various socio-psychological factors. Such groups affect the behavior of its member. So group are the people who think in the same way or they belongs to the particular, they fall under that particular group, they become a member, okay, and for the satisfaction level. Now coming to the characteristics of group two or more persons are involved in any group. Minimum size is two, so maximum might be anything. And second, collective identity. So in any group, so there is an identity, and they should believe that he is a member of the group and also be aware of his participation in group activity. So whatever the group says about or talks about or values, beliefs it has, that has to be followed by the group member, and they identified with that particular group. If you say hostel group in a colleges or Harley Davidson group, bike group, you can say BMW group, okay, then Thar group. So these are some example of belonging to particular group. Third, interaction. So in any group, so members of the group will interact with each other, though it is not necessary for all members of the group to interact simultaneously, but each member must at least occasionally interact with the members of the group so they can be the part of it and they can share their values and all. And fourth, shared goal interest. This is an important one. So member of the group should concur to the attainment of objectives. Each one must at least share one of the group's concept. So these are the characteristic or features you can say of the group. Now coming to the next, that is family. So what exactly family means? So family is defined as two or more persons related by blood, marriage or adoption who reside together. Okay, that is called family. So a family may be defined as two or more people living together, related blood marriage, who share common house, common income, and similar status and values. That is called as family. So it might be father and son, husband, wife, grandmother. So you all no need to explain much about it. Now moving further, so there are maybe two types of families. One is a nuclear family, another one is a joint family. So nuclear family, nowadays it is high in number. So a small family comprising of married couple and their children, that is nuclear. Coming to the joint family, it refers to a large family comprising of married couples, their parents, their children, and their relatives. So that is called as a joint family. Now, coming to the changing family structure. So the Indian changing family structure, if you see, so nuclear families comprising of husband and wife and children have grown in India, if you see the past data. So census 2011, 56% of households in urban India now have four or less members. So 10 years ago, the Indian media household size in urban India was between 4 and 5 members. So it is changing now. So 49.7% of all Indian households having 4 or less members. So the median Indian household has just fraction over 4 members. In rural India, the median household size between 4 and 5, still it is the members, but closer to 4 than it has ever been. Okay, this is how the data has been changing. So more structure is becoming to nuclear one. As many as 47.1% rural household now have four or less members compared to less than 40% of rural household 10 years ago. So again in rural area also it is becoming like nuclear type of thing. So the new batch census 2011 data showed that India now has 24.7 crore household. Okay, NCAR report 2011, that is a middle class. Okay, that annual income between 3.5 lakh to 17 lakh in 2009 to 10 price levels. But currently, India has 31.4 million middle class households. That is 116 million individuals. So this is how India is growing, and the nuclear is becoming more and more in the structure of the family. And by the data by 2025-26, the number of middle class household in India is expected to double from 2015 to 16 level to 113.8 million household, or 547 millions of individuals. They will fall into the middle class. And this is most important to understand by the marketers, so they plan for the future products designing and marketing thing. NCAR report 2011 says middle class ownership 49% of total number of cars in India. Okay, they are holding 21% of TVs, 53.2% of computers, and 52.9% of ACS, 37.8% of microwaves, and 45.7% credit card users. So this is how the change of usage and change of structure which is affecting India, and due to increase in the nuclear family system. So that is marketers should understand.